The rural areas in Spain are dying. Caminos de Paja shows a way how sensitive actions can identify with the village environment to dissolve the relationship of dependency between village and the city. The villages north of Madrid, of which hardly one has more than 500 inhabitants, suffer mainly from the fact that many inhabitants only spend a summer month or a few days here. People return to enjoy the nature. In addition, there are historical footprints to be discovered at every corner. The ruins are an enormous part of the landscape and testify to better times when monasteries, factories or churches were part of the face of every village. Caminos de Paja wants to reconnect the villages and create a network out of it. Although the distances are enormous, a new landmark created by this project can be a trademark for the whole area. A detailed example will be given in the village Tamajan, where the conditions of this project are most ideal. The project consists out of 3 types of constructions, which can be added from time to time depending on financial possibilities. Aim is to create a camping area which makes the ruins of the Monasterio Franciscano accessible and which is a new trademark for Tamajan. The first and most flexible status is the Camino, stairs built out of straw and timber, which can be easily used as small event space, public meeting points or just as connections in between the buildings. The second step would be the camping towers, which are offering sleeping and storage spaces for hiking and overnight tourists. The last status could be a landmark. This building mainly consists of the structure of the camping tower, where a staircase makes the whole building accessible. From platforms, you can discover the camping tower and the surrounding. The roof is used as a big viewpoint to overview the whole beauty of Tamajan. 3 types of the project combine different functions. The Camino is a self-bearing straw construction which has to be renewed after 1 or 2 seasons. Therefore, it is a very flexible and cheap construction with simple wooden planks sticked in between load-bearing straw cubes. The tower consists out of a wooden lattice structure with beams of 15 centimeters each. Simple wooden planks are creating levels on which so-called straw capsules are placed in which the guest is safe from all weather conditions. There is also the possibility to take off a rolled tent if you prefer to spend the night outdoors. The tower is accessible through a ladder, but keeps a little bit of private space through the stairing of the different floors. Everything is protected by a clay plaster. Nevertheless, the tower is an open construction and not a closed, insulated building. Such as the landmark, it offers a pent roof with a ventilated wooden shingle covering and the clay plaster, which is applied to the outside and inside of the straw to protect it from moisture and assure the fire protection. The use of straw is not only an homage to the landscape, it can also be seen as a model for further projects of this region. This project creates a completely new carbon dioxide cycle that includes the villages as producers of the material. On a larger scale, the villages could act as a carbon dioxide offset for Madrid in the future, as straw is used as building material again. It is not only a resource-saving construction method, but also a very cheap one. What if Tamajan could serve as a model for new extensions, housing projects or even public buildings in Madrid?